All right, before we start, let me be clear. I don't know Matt Rife, all right? We don't know each other. This is not me talking about him as a person. I have no idea what he's like. And I've already given my take on his special. I personally wasn't a fan. I like his crowd work stuff. These written jokes, they were a miss for me. But why? Why did he build a following that was primarily women or femme presenting and got him to the height of his career and then throw it in the trash? Why did he do that? Let's talk about it. Male validation is such a massive driving force for a significant amount of men. Men care a lot about what other men think about them, how other men perceive them. They want to be accepted by the male community, as it were, and they will go to extra lengths in order to do so. It's baked into way more of our culture than we actually realize. The majority of our insults are feminine focused. The majority of our compliments are masculine focused. Our motivation for a lot of behaviors and our motivations for avoiding a lot of behaviors are based on how other men will perceive us. Like not painting your fingernails because other men are going to assume you are weak or feminine. Even words like cuck or beta or simp are based on the idea that other men will see you as weaker if you do these things. If you've been listening or paying attention at all, women have been very vocal about being pro munch, pro simp, anti alpha, anti hypermasculine, all of it. I personally know women that brag about their boyfriend simping, but you can check the comments of this video and see what they have to say. Regardless, a lot of men still aim for the more hypermasculine route because male validation has a lot more value to them than female validation. How does this relate to Matt Rife? Matt Rife, by his own admission, was bullied growing up. He learned how to tell jokes as a defense mechanism. And all bullying is people saying that they don't find you valid. Even in his later teens, he wasn't fitting any kind of hyper masculine mold or anything like that. He got teased. Happens to the best of us. I get teased for my hair, and my hair is so soft. But he joined Wildin' Out back in 2015, started being in the public eye more. His jawline appeared in his early 20s. He started establishing himself. His audience was just everybody who watched the show. Fast forward to TikTok. He's got written material, but he's posting his crowd work on TikTok. He's got insanely viral videos, like millions of views. Videos of him taking his belt off. Videos of him flirting with audience members. Someone got him some cookies. He flirted with her and her daughter. He's killing it. Red flag videos, tons and tons and tons of videos. And primarily women are eating them up. He's conventionally attractive. He's quick on his feet with the crowd work. He's very good at flirting with his audience. And they loved it, shared it to everybody. He becomes insanely famous. Millions of followers, and a lot of them were women. But he still gets criticism. We all do as creators. And his criticism was people saying that he could only do crowd work and that his following was mostly women or femme presenting. Obviously, the people critiquing him were men. He wasn't getting the male validation. And a lot of men would trade female validation for male validation in a heartbeat. And that's what he tried to do. He found male validation to be more valuable than female validation, and he tried trading it in. And one of the easiest ways to gain male validation is to start dogging women. Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, all these podcast guys, that's what they did. So yeah, that's what he did. It's for male validation. Well, I'm saying male validation, but in this instance, it's specifically like misogynist validation. I made my post about the jokes. A lot of dudes were in there too. Like, nah, we didn't think that was funny either. So yeah, he's trying to do a quick swap. And since then, he's continued going for it. He made a post where it was like, well, if you feel offended by my jokes, here's a link to help. And the link was like helmets for special needs kids. So that was to get in with the crowd of, if you don't like insulting people, then you're a snowflake, like those guys. He's also recently been on Jordan Peterson's podcast, and we know how much these guys like that dude. So I guess we'll see what the fallout is, whether or not he's able to bounce back from this. Obviously, his audience didn't like completely abandon him. Like, he's still got followers, but we'll see in the future how his career turns from this. That's it. Hope you guys like the breakdown. See you in the next video.